What's up, y'all? What's good? Welcome to the What Up Doe Show. It's your boy Dame D.
And your boy E Skeezy.
Today is Freestyle Friday, but before we get the show started, I need for you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Make sure that you hit that like button. Make sure that you share. And we definitely want you guys to interact with us. So let us know, about topics that you may want us to talk about. That's how you can interact with us and just get us to do certain topics if you want us to talk about something. But yeah, E Skis, it's Freestyle Friday. What you got on your mind, man?
Oh man, I've been hearing some of the craziest things. Uh Man, they got these AI robots that's taking over. Y'all women gotta tighten up.
Okay,
'Cause
okay. Speak
somebody
on
gonna start replacing these women with dolls. It can't be me. I need
it.
that real TLC.
Now, do you
But
think the women do you think the women are actually replaceable, or is this just something that me? This is just something men just use in their spare time.
I don't know. I mean, because at the end of the day, hey, that sounds like a computer love, don't it?
Yeah, because I know it's a
Some
big
people
thing over in
program.
China. I know it's a big thing over in China right now. I know a few years ago it hit over here with the sex styles. It was a big thing a few years ago with that. But my question to you is, do you ever think that a sex doll would be able to replace, a real female, a real human?
If they keep tweaking them and working on them, they could get them like that.
Yeah,
But I
because
mean, to have your own brain, somebody to, learn you. I actually saw a movie to where they created a doll as such, where it learned every day. Uh, it's smart as Google. You can ask it anything. They got Google, Siri, Gemini. I mean, artificial intelligence is pretty much gonna take over.
I mean,
That
yeah, for
movie
the
with
most
Will
part.
Smith, I Robot.
Yeah, I mean, that's deep, but for the most part, man, they've been putting a lot of this AI stuff out on television, and I'm not going to say confusing people, but making people think, a lot of stuff that they're seeing is actual real, real things. You know what I mean? So that has definitely been taking over and taking the world by storm and surprise with with this new AI technology. But yeah, to get back to what you saying with with the sex styles, me personally, I don't think, you know, um, that any sex style will be able to replace any man or any woman. I think it would just be something like a temporary thing to do, like if your partner is not pleasing you, or, if you're a single man or a woman and, you can't find nothing to do, you just pull out the dial.
I mean, I'm gonna put it like this: the same way women were. Like they got so many toys. They got toys they could play with in the office. They got toys they got underwear they could wear and
Right.
just press a button. You know, uh, and with these AI sex dolls, I mean, the guy will probably do the same thing if he into that. But it ain't nothing like a conversation. It ain't nothing like talking about your day.
Right. See, and that's what
Certain
I was
things
getting ready
that a
to say. Ain't nothing
robot.
like the real deal. Act, like you said, having an actual conversation. Even having somebody maybe rubbing your back. I don't think AI is the technology has gotten to that point yet. Or just even having a real person to even having sexual intercourse. I don't think the AI dials can replicate um what a real female or a male can actually do. You know what I mean, Easy?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if they keep tweaking and working on them, you be surprised. I believe like 2035, you probably won't be able to tell the AI from a real person. Unless you seen a glitch or you know. But I believe they even got them already in the military.
Yeah, no, I
Artificial
wasn't doubt,
intelligence
and I agree
fighting.
with you 100%. As long as technology is updating itself, they're going to keep tweaking it. Things are going to keep getting better. And the dials are just going to keep getting better. But I guess our question is, will they be in every household? Will You know, we have
like
them casually,
microwaves
or will we have, or will they replace men or women? You know what I mean?
in every house, like microwaves and Siri,
Yeah,
and
yeah. You
you
know, and
know,
that's
hey,
that.
you be
That'll be the question.
surprised.
Yeah, you
And
will
you know
be.
that's gonna start something like, nigga, I don't need you. I got my AI doll in there, you know.
Right. So yeah, you know,
Bitch,
that's
I
the
don't
question I
need
want to
you.
ask the subscribers. You know, would you go out, you know, and I'm asking females that would you put the roles down and put the roles to the side and go out and get you a AI, you know, male dial to be able to you know, please you when your man is not able to please you, or when he getting on your nerves and you might not want to be dealing with him, you know, would you pull your AI dial out? You know, so I want you to I want the females to answer that question. You know, let me know. You know, give me your opinion. You know, give me your thoughts on that situation. Would you go out, you know, and spend money on the dial, and would you actually have sexual intercourse with this dial? You know, because I think it was a big thing for the men, you know, who actually took when this AI dial started, you know, when it hit the nation, I should say. You know, and it was a big thing over in China with the men. You know, and it was a big thing over here with the men. So, you know, and that's my question to the women. You know, would you ladies actually go out, spend the money, you know, and what you actually got, what you actually have
Finance
sexual,
one.
yeah, and have sexual intercourse with this dial, you know, to replace your man, you know. So I need you guys to comment, you ladies to comment and let me know what you think about that. You know, so but yeah, go you know, to finish that conversation back out East Keys, I'll allow you to elaborate a little bit more on that. We can move on.
I got a question for you, Dane.
Go ahead.
All right. Would you try one? If somebody just gave you one, bought you one, like Merry Christmas or
Yeah, like
whatever.
say for instance, if a company was like, look, we want y'all to advertise for the show. I want you to try out this AI dial.
And
Yeah, I
we'll
would
pay
try it
you.
out. You know, I would talk it over with my wife and let her know, you know, I'm trying this dial out or whatever. And
All
yeah, I would
right.
try it out.
Okay. Now what if you liked it? What if you got sprung off of AI? Like I'm in love.
Well, you know, I mean, at the
Because
end of the
they
day, you
if
still got to
they
recognize
make
it's a dial. Go ahead, East Keys, you breaking
they
up.
program them now to be the super chip, you know,
You start over, East Keys, you breaking up.
program them be super chick, super head. I say, you know, they could program them be
Yeah,
super chick, super head,
right.
all
No, I
that good
get it. You
stuff,
know, I
man.
guess that would be a
You
problem
be
for see, that would be a problem for your significant other.
right, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
It's like I was saying about their toys. Some women get the right toy and they feel like they really don't need a man. Like, why put up with a man when I ain't got to hear no talk back, nobody telling me what to do, and still could get your rocks off or whatever. But
well, using that scenario
I'm
with
quite
that
sure it'd be some dude.
well, using that I ain't gonna say scenario, but using that equation, you know, shit, they don't replace this with these studs out here.
Yeah,
Are those
that
the new
too.
AIs?
That too. You know, that's what we will be up against. Like,
Yeah,
you talking about a stud, that's what you need to worry about. If your girl order her a AI male dial, nigga
right.
ain't got to worry about an erection, what time he, none of that. He right there, Johnny on the spot. You be like,
Yeah,
I'm
you
finna
know.
go hang with the fellas. She like, all right.
Yeah, you know, and that's the question for the fellas. Fellas, would you allow your girl to go out and get an AI dial? You know, a dial that she don't have to worry about, you know, having an erection, going out, you know, cheating or doing any of that. You know, she whip her dial out. You know, she get mad at you. You know,
Going like the
he can go for
Energizer
hours.
Bunny.
You know, all day long. You know, so would that be a problem? You know, would you be against that? You know, so fellas, I need you to comment. You know, and I'm asking you that same question. Let me know what you think. You know, what would you do? You know, if you found out that your girl had an AI dial that you didn't know about, you know, how would you feel about that situation? You know?
I believe it'll be some problems in the world. Like
it
if they make them affordable.
yeah, it would be,
Because
you
right
know.
now, I think they going for like starting at 30,000.
Right.
You
So
know,
the average working man and woman, you know, wouldn't be able to afford to, you know, have one. You know, this would
not for no sex doll.
right,
They
right.
say Lamar Odom got one. It's like a clone of his ex-wife, Chloe.
Okay. See, and that sounds kind of stupid. Why would you go out and get a clone of your ex-wife? You know, you would want to get something different, you know, a
Maybe
different
he
look.
missed her. I think he know he fucked up.
Yeah. Well, it's
And he
Freestyle
know.
Friday. You know, I need for you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I need for you guys to make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share, you know, content. We've been putting out content after content, you know, and I just need for you guys to, you know, help the show, help me out, you know, help Skeezy out, you know, the What Up Though show. It helps us, it helps the show grow when you make sure that you share the content and you making sure that you hit that like button. So if you like what we're doing, you know, make sure that you hit that like button and you sharing. You know, but yeah, Skeezy, you know, I want to bring up another topic, you know, that we talked about earlier and last week. You know, they have not filed charges yet against the 14 state employees where there's down where did that happen? Wow, I don't lost my train of thought. Not
New York.
yeah, in Marcy, New York, they have not filed charges against the state correctional officers yet. You know, so give me your opinion, give me your thoughts on that situation. You know, it was a fucked up situation. You know, if it was the other way around, you know, a lot of people are saying and speculating that you know charges would have been filed that week. You know what I mean? So, do you think it's a racial thing, or do you think it's just a you know a police thing that they take forever to investigate? You know, their own.
I believe they'll slowpoke about investigating, but I tried to tell y'all, and it's 2025. Trump is, and I ain't even mean to say his name, but anyway, your president is trying to get it to where law enforcement will not be punished. I know you think it's far fetched, but they could just say, hey, they was on duty, then they was acting within the rights of an officer. They felt threatened. That's all they got to say, you know. And he gonna be on the side, you know. It's got to be something crazy, ludicrous, for the
Yeah,
cop to just
yeah,
go
see,
down.
and even still, and I agree. I'm not disagreeing with you that he can actually try to put that up to be voted in, you know. But you know, you got to remember it still has to be voted in by Congress, by the Senate, you know. And you got to remember you got people that vote these people in, you know. So you got to remember a lot of people may not want, you know, and that's not even including black people. You know, a lot of white people may not want that law in, you know, because you got to remember it's not, you know, the police also attack, you know, their own, you know, and murder and
Right.
kill their own too every year, you know. So you just got to look at it from that point and that side, you know, from that point of view, I should say, you know. So, but yeah, man, you know, they have not, like I said, filed charges against any one of yet these correction officers, you know.
That still make me think of what it is he done, you know, because if it's something to the nature of, okay, say if you got a, God forbid, a cop killer,
Right,
and he in there, they find out, oh, this the guy that killed Officer Briggs or whatever, and they'll get word on the inside, hey, when you see this inmate, take it to him or whatever, handle him, and
right,
then when the guards come and they know who it is and what's going on, they're not going to be quick to defend a cop killer, a
right,
rapist, a
right.
pedophile, stuff like that. So, like I was trying to say earlier, and I don't know if it seemed like I was trying to take up for them or defend them or justify what they did. I
Hmm.
wanted to know their trigger.
Right.
What was it that made them like, yo, we finna do him in? Like, it's certain things I would probably hurt somebody that bad over.
Well,
Like, you mess with my family,
Well,
my
you know what,
kids.
and I'm glad you brought that up, E, because I went and did a little research, you know, on that actual case. You know, these some of these same officers that's involved in this case, they have a thing down there at the same correctional officer where they have a squad where it's don't quote me verbatim, but it's something the name of it's something like the beat up squad, where it's a squad of correctional officers come in and they use these same tactics that they beat and murdered Robert Brooks with. So this has been an ongoing thing down there. It's definitely being investigated. It was already being investigated, but now since this incident has happened, you know what I mean. They're definitely all eyes. And they've been investigated. Like I said, it's a few of these same officers, that's already that's going to court, and that's being investigated about the same allegations of beating inmates down there. So this isn't anything new, So, but yeah, so it's a lot to come that's going to come up out of this situation, out of these stories. But go ahead, Easkeezy.
Even with it being okay, just say they the beat up squad.
Right.
I'm sure they not going around beating people up for eating their applesauce, or you see what I'm saying now? Like
Right. No,
he
and I get what you're
had
trying
a
to say. You
target on them for
Yeah, you
something.
probably trying to say, and I won't cut you off. You probably trying to say it was he had to do something prior. You see what I'm saying? For them to actually
To
come in
get
and
the
do that.
beat up
Yeah, I mean,
squad caught up.
we'll probably never know. They'll probably never say, we'll definitely never know from Robert Brooks because he's dead. And I'm quite sure none of the officers is actually going to, unless they give lesser charges to some of the officers who actually cooperate. We'll probably hear through
Right,
that. But no, I agree with you. It's probably
right.
something that he probably could have said or done prior to them bringing him over there. But and the only thing I was trying to get you to understand at that time, he was handcuffed, or he really would. We didn't hear any of the audio, so we probably still would never know. But
Right.
yeah, like I said, it's a thing that's going over there, going on where they got the beat up squad, where they over there beating up inmates, and it's been an ongoing thing.
All right. Perfect example. I'm glad you said that. Now you remember back in the '90s in Detroit, late '80s, early '90s, what we have up there. Who was our beat up squad? The Big Four, right?
Right,
All
right.
right. So now they wasn't just beating everybody up, but if you mouthed off or you know what I'm saying, was acting crazy, yeah, they was finna handle you. They'll give you a ride downtown, take the long way, ride through the alley, all of that, and handle
Right.
you. But I couldn't see them just with somebody who is right there, officer. You got to feel me on what I'm saying. All I want to know is his trigger. I pray it come out. Like,
No,
what did
I
he
give
do?
you
Did he
that.
throw a hot cup of soup on the officer? Did he throw some urine and species on another officer? The lieutenant? Something.
It
He
it
got the
could
beat
it
up
could have been
squad
more like
called on
what
him for a
it
reason.
it could have been more like what you were saying earlier about what he was actually locked up for. He was actually doing had already did 10 years for aggravated assault for him stabbing up his ex-girlfriend. So it probably could have been something like that, that they were just trying to beat his ass for what he did to her. You know what I mean? Or some shit
Yeah.
like that, So but we'll definitely
And I
find
think
out
they
if
took the beating too far. I don't know if they even meant to kill him. Because, like
right.
I said, it was more than one person hitting him. And you don't know who killed him. The one hit that killed him just made everybody accessory.
Right. Yeah, so the outcry of the family and the public is, why have they not filed charges against any of these state correctional officers yet? Because if,
Right.
like I said, like we said, if it was on the other hand or the other way around, and it was black officers who did this to a white inmate, charges would
Yeah.
have definitely been
Somebody
filed.
will be
Their
seeking
family would have
justice.
definitely made sure that they brought the state prosecutors upon to file charges.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
I heard another incident today. Man, it's sent my stomach in a knot.
go ahead. What's that?
Uh, It's some guy. I can't even think of his name. I might have to research and Google it. I'll have it for the next one. But this guy playing Madden,
Right.
he was losing. He lost by 2 points,
Right.
and he threw his baby.
Oh wow. And this happened
6 month
recently?
old baby. Yeah, recently. 6 month old baby
I'm
threw
gonna
it
see
up
if I
against
can
the
look it up
wall.
now. But go ahead and talk about it while I look it up.
Yeah, he threw it up against the wall, and he called 911 and said, I think my baby hit his head hard on the wall. You know, uh, he let him know he threw the baby. I don't know what he was thinking. He could have threw the controller or anything else, but he threw the baby.
But you said he was
And
playing Madden.
Yeah, he was playing Madden.
Yeah, I'm looking
And
it up now.
when they investigated the baby in the hospital right now. If the baby died, he gonna be charged with murder as well. But they found more bruises on the baby.
See, it ain't popping up. Was it a I got an Ohio man who killed toddler by slamming her on the floor, and this was 1 day ago.
That could have been it. They could have worded it differently. I don't know.
Yeah, well, we definitely gonna look into that story.
But
But
see, a
yeah, you
situation
hear,
like that,
yeah, you
he get locked up,
mhm,
and somebody say an officer just lost the kid, or
right,
wife had an abortion, and he in there bragging about what he did or anything. We don't know the triggers. That's all I was trying to get to, the trigger. What made them snap?
right. No, I
Not
get
saying
that.
they was justified for what they did, even if they had a reason. I just want to know the trigger. That was
Right.
it.
Yeah, well, I definitely want to look into that story about the young man slamming his child and killing his child over a video game, over a Madden. That's definitely deep. So, tell me, I need for you guys to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me, what have you heard about that story? Tell me if that's something you guys are interested in. Of us talking about that, something like that. Because I try to bring a lot. I try to bring just all the current information and news to you guys. I know we bring up a lot of, I'm not gonna say sad story. I try to bring a lot of positive stuff too to the show. So, but yeah, that was another sad situation. But Skeezy, we'll talk about another conversation, that you brought up. There's another outbreak in China. So let everybody know what you heard about that. What's going on with that situation?
Another, you just said a mouthful, outbreak in China. And for some reason, it's always starting in China. And
Right.
how I make it over here, I do not know. But they saying how their hospitals are overwhelmed with
Yeah.
patients,
Yeah.
this illness. And we won't hear about it till it's too late for
Until we
us.
get here, when it should be cut off at the waters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
so
know?
yeah, I definitely, you guys definitely need to be, we're coming upon flu season. Now China has a new virus that's getting ready to be out here. So definitely be sure, be careful, make sure you're taking, everything that you can take to build up your immune system, orange juice, chicken noodle soup and things like that, because, from what they're saying, the hospitals over there are starting off like how it was in COVID. East
Yep,
Easy.
that's exactly right.
Yeah.
We don't need that. I ain't trying to be locked up in the house
Right.
the year.
Yeah,
That was
we definitely don't need no more of that. The economy is just now starting to turn around from the COVID. A lot of businesses are starting to get back to flourishing. Because we had a lot of businesses that closed down and never opened up the doors because of that. So we definitely don't need that. So we
right.
definitely need you guys to be safe, making sure you doing everything to stay healthy out there.
I don't know. I might not wait on them to tell me to wear a mask. I'm finna start back wearing my mask.
Yeah, that may not be a bad idea, especially from what they're trying to, say, but do you think a lot of that stuff be scare tactics and, just things for them to try to go on ahead and put some stuff out there so that they can start making money off of people because they make billions of dollars off these vaccines and medications, so, you know, um, it's like you can't win for losing when it comes to that, because you want to be safe, you want to keep your kids and your loved ones safe, so
Right.
you know what do you do?
I mean, I rather it's almost like the I'd rather be safe than sorry, put it that way.
Okay.
I'd rather find out it was a prank and wear my mask than to not wear my mask and it's for real, you
Now,
know?
now, did you get vaccinated through that COVID situation?
I
Because
did
I'll
not.
be honest, I did not take any of the vaccinations. I wore the mask, but I did not get vaccinated with that bullshit.
Look, I'm so in tune with my spirit. It's like when it first came out, and then they were saying you had to have this to go to work and all of that. I said I wasn't getting it, and then they started paying people to get it. They was giving out cars,
Right? Yeah.
guns.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute, nah. If
Right.
it's something that I need, why would they pay me to,
Right.
get it? I mean, they was going crazy with it. They was giving away scholarships, and that just don't seem right. It was something behind that. If
Right.
it's something that's finna save my life, I should be paying you.
Right.
You know,
Or not only that,
you shouldn't be paying me.
it should be for free.
Right, that
You
too.
know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, like I said, definitely be keep an eye on this. That's what the CDC is putting out. It's been allegedly, it's an outbreak over there with a new virus in China. So but it's Freestyle Friday. We just talking about any and everything. Particular conversations, topics. He's skeezy.
Yo,
What else you got on your mind, man? What's going on out
I've
here in
been
the
thinking
world?
about doing the time capsule. I challenge everybody else to do a time capsule. If you
Okay.
like me and Dame D
Yes,
and had
sir.
kids when you was past 40,
Right.
they might still be toddlers or babies or whatever. Make them a time capsule. Make them a video expressing how you feel towards them and what you wish for them in the future.
Right.
And when they get older, they'll be able to see it. Tell the parents, tell your spouse that you're doing it. So when they get older, who's ever not around, God forbid something happen, they could look at it and they got a memo
And you
from
know what,
dad or
Easy, and
from mom.
you know how you always coming up with inventions and stuff. That would have been a good invention for you to come up with to be able to patent like time capsule. It has like it'll be a device with an actual camera and a recording device on it.
Yeah.
Then you'll
And
be
the
able to.
building you go to when you turn a certain age.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's definitely a good conversation. Is that something that you guys would do? Is that something interesting that you guys would want to talk about or even do for your kids? Is making a time capsule. Like E Skeezy was saying. So yeah, give us your opinion. Let us know. About stuff like that. Like I said, we want to start doing more interaction with you guys in the comment section. So far as conversations and topics. So let us know. What would you put in your time capsule? What would you say to your loved one or your son or your daughter or your mother? That's definitely some interesting East Keezy that, I think that we all should do, for our kids or for one of our loved ones.
Yeah, I got grandkids,
Yeah.
got a little
Because
daughter.
we did that, and for most of the people that went to school with me at Bobby, and we did that in Bobby in elementary school. The school did that. We buried some stuff, and I believe years later they went and dug all that stuff up. So yeah, that I think that's something neat and something interesting that we all should do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't have anything else to add to this conversation. East Keys has definitely been a good conversation. It's been a Freestyle Friday. We need for you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I want to thank the new subscribers who have subscribed to the show. And I want to thank each and every one of you guys for watching the show. I need for you guys to make sure that you're liking and that you're sharing and just keep on subscribing to the channel. But East Keys has been. If you don't have anything else to add, we can go ahead and close out.
We done said it.
Okay, well, it's been another one. It's your boy Dame D, and we are out.
Holla.
Peace.